international departure gates. G'day everyone and welcome to another episode. We currently are at Melbourne Airport getting ready to jump on an international flight for a fishing trip of a lifetime. And this trip is going to be absolutely next level. We're going to be fishing some insane waters, targeting some amazing fish with some really awesome company. This is going to be bigger and better than anything that we've probably ever done before. We're going to be fishing some shark infested waters and we're going to be targeting some insane fish. So can't wait to share this with you. Sit back guys and enjoy the show. Here we are, Auckland. All right, and we have arrived at New Zealand. What a stunning place this is. So we had a 3.5 hour flight from Melbourne to Auckland, and then we jumped in the car and we had another 3 hour drive up north. And what we're doing now is we're getting all the gear ready and prepped, and we're going to be living on the Bounty Hunter for a little bit of time, and we're going to be heading up to the Great Barrier Islands. And from all reports up there, the fishing is absolutely spectacular. So we're going to get everything ready, and then once we get down there, I'll show you around, and then we'll get stuck into some fishing. Packed and ready to go. We have arrived. Have a look at these conditions. This is home away from home for a little bit. So look at all those rods loaded up. That's us on the Bounty Hunter. Got all the Hobie Outbacks loaded on the back, and that's where we'll be living. Hello. All right, we're just about getting ready to take off, and have a look at this. So we've got all the Hobie Outbacks there, look at that. And then this is the sleeping quarters. So this is where I'll be sleeping tonight. And have a look at this, a few more bunks here. This is where the captain does his work here. Look at all these rod combos, eh? We are rigged and ready for business. Pretty much see fish as we're driving out. And so right now we've got about a 3 hour cruise, and we're heading to the Mokes, which is supposed to be spectacular. So sit tight, let's get going.
We're off to the Mokohinau Islands, known as the Mooks, a small group of islands roughly 20 kilometres northwest from the Great Barrier Islands. This might be the most stunning fishing location in the world, and there's growing chatter about this place being closed, so we may be some of the last anglers to ever fish these pristine waters. We're aboard the Bounty Hunter, a 44-foot vessel that we will call home for the next few days. Aaron is the captain and a local legend, giving keen anglers like myself a fishing experience of a lifetime, scouring the remote islands of the Hauraki Gulf. He's also one of the nicest blokes I've ever met and looks after me so well on this trip.
Alright, we have just arrived. Look at that. So that is the Mokes in the distance there. So you got all of these scattered islands. And would you have a look at just where we've pulled up? We've got a big bust up of Trevally there. And we've got a massive bust up of Trevally there. So this is where we're going to be fishing in this area here. So you got the light tower over there. Look at that.
Silver Trevally is all that.
Look at them all.
Kind of pinching myself at the moment because the structure and the scenery around here is just unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's a pleasure to be here. I'll tell you what, I reckon there's going to be some big fish lurking in these areas.
Drive, thank you.
So drive in.
Paddle. All right, 2 rods and away we go.
Are you going to rig up for a light bump or not?
All right, thank you guys. Love your work. Just do a radio check, guys. Legend. Thanks, guys. Good work, yeah? Oh, there we go. Oh. I cannot believe that I'm here. It's been a 3.5-hour flight. I've had about a 3.5-hour drive and then a 3-hour cruise to this spot. And this might be the most pretty and scenic spot that I've ever fished in my life. Just coming down through here, there's schools of trevally busting up. We've already seen a few kingfish swimming around. Gonna start really nice and easy today just to get my sea legs. I really struggle with flying. I really struggle with sleeping at night time on the boat. So I'm gonna start off really nice and slow and easy. And fingers crossed we can break some personal records. Now we are here for a few days, but this is day 1. And I'll tell you what, I've been an anxious wreck getting here. But now that I'm here, I'm so excited. And I can't wait to get stuck into some awesome fishing. So sit back, guys, and enjoy what should be some fishing of a lifetime. The boys put a livey on, so I'm just sort of casually going up and down. Oh, there we go. Got him. Hey. There we go. Oh. Ah. Here we go, baby. Ah! I just got absolutely smoked. Probably had it on for about 40 seconds or so, and it was just like taking line and line and line and line and line. Damn it. It's the first bit of action I've had. So I've been out here probably for about 45 minutes, put a livey out, and then bang, that screamed and took off. Wow, the power on that thing was insane. Unlike anything I've ever had on the line before. That was interesting.
So I tied on another livey and 2 minutes later was stuck into another good fish. Now, did I say shark infested waters in the intro? Well, I wasn't wrong. You'll see a very curious shark hanging right about my kayak, and I didn't even notice. There we go.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This one's coming up easy. Oh, it's a snapper. Just a small snapper. Now watch very closely at the front and left side of the kayak as a very inquisitive shark hangs about to check out my catch. Oh, big shark. Woo! What was very interesting about this catch was as I pulled it in, I have a look over the side and there's a big bronzy that's followed it all the way up. So nice fish, this one, but we're going to be catching a lot more fish, a lot bigger than that. But you can just see the schools behind me going berserk. It is absolutely insane. This place is off its head. Oh, I just saw another big thing swim under the yak. This place is crazy. Let's get the hook out of this fish's mouth and let's get him on his way. Well, I tell you what, these conditions are not for the faint-hearted. So it is blowing a gale out here. We've got some pretty intense waves and swell that we're dealing with, so much so that half an ounce isn't even getting close to the bottom now. So what I've tied on now is a full ounce. So I've got that Catch Livey's 6-inch grub. Looks bloody awesome in that UV white with the pink top on it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to head a little bit left, try and find some cover. We'll do a battery change, and hopefully what we can do is we can get onto a few snapper. I think just some subtle changes in these conditions are going to be absolutely critical. And to tell you what, the sharks are in full swing because I'm seeing them everywhere now, and I'm going to just make my way to the cover. Yep. Oh. It's a good fish. So good. He's a good fish. Oh, got him. Look at this fish. Oh my God. Have a look at it. You're on fire today, mate. Oh. Oh. Yep, yep. Oh, it's a little kingy. You might have a kingy, man. There's a school of kingies. Yeah, I got one. He's only a little guy. He's giving a fight. A little kingy. Have a look at that, eh? What a beautiful fish. That's what these waters are famous for. Big snapper, an amazing kingfish. Now obviously this is a tiny little rat, so we're going to get him back on his way, but there's such a beautiful fish. And I tell you what, the fighting qualities of these fish are almost as good as their eating qualities. And my mate Nick beside me is on to a ripper, so we're going to get move it. Let's get this beautiful fish in the water and see if we can find that big one. See ya, baby. On you go. Woo!
Bro, you want to see something cool? You already showed me this last time.
Haha.
I'm not even joking, some people said it. On route.
Yep. All right, let's go. Good fish. Come on, baby. Look at these conditions. Ah. Nice fish. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Woo. Alrighty, there we go. What a place this is. So what we're doing at the moment is we're just working all of these really steep rock ledges, the big cliffs. There's a lot of whitewash that we're casting into. There's huge amounts of currents, there's bait, there's seals, there's dolphins. And then amongst that is some really nice snapper. So, all right, and there we go. So there's another, but look at that backdrop behind me. It's just absolutely fascinating fishing here. That's a beautiful fish. Look at that again on that 7-inch jerk shad. So that's that catch liveys. Really good action on them. But look at that behind me. Look at these fish. And unfortunately, I think I've dropped a lot of the bigger size ones. But I tell you what, we're having so much fun. We're sort of your medium and light spin gear. And when these things hit, the first thing they do is they go down, they do those big head shakes, and they're trying to refuel and get you done on the rocks. And as I said, unfortunately, the bigger one or two that I've dropped have done exactly that. But there you go. What a beautiful fish. And I know there are some upgrades in here. There are some massive fish in here. So I got to stop catching ones of these size and try and find some of those real broods, some of those trophy fish. That's why we're here. I've had to battle some pretty rough conditions, and what we're doing is we're going to go and hide in this inlet here. It's like a little lagoon hidden away from all of this rough stuff. Now you can see below us now we're pretty shallow, lots of rocks. So what we're doing, we're keeping our feet nice and locked up high. That way we're not going to damage the Mirage drive. And we're very, very shallow now. But have a look at this.
Well, this has been an incredible first day. Everything about this trip is absolutely wild. The conditions now have really lumped up, so what we've done, we've come into this hidden lagoon that we call the Arches, and you get a little bit of cover here because out there it's just like a washing machine. It's just swell and waves, it's not much fun, and everything about this day one has been absolutely wild. The conditions, the fish that we've caught, there's been sharks, there's been massive schools of trevally. This is an absolutely wild place. Now the crew have been phenomenal. So Aaron on the bounty hunter just points us in the right direction. Marty's just done an awesome job. So it's just phenomenal. It's not for the light-hearted, but it's phenomenal. But we're going to get in, we're going to get dry, have a rest, and get ready for another big day. So we'll leave this episode here, and we'll see you on the other side.
You'll have to put that right on the other side of the
Look at the size of that one. That's a good fish too. That's huge. That's a massive one.
Got a 12 pounder and then a whatever it was.
Look at that. Need a bigger net. Oh no, they're good fish, man.
Oh, they're great fish. Steve's got the kingfish in the back of his coat. So we're sorted for sashimi, sorted for snapper. We're good to go.
Make sure you tune into next week's episode as we cover day 2 of our unbelievable New Zealand trip. We cover some spectacular terrain, and trust me when I say that the catches get much bigger and much better. So stay tuned for that, and we look forward to seeing you on our next episode. If you enjoyed the episode, then become a Fishing Mad member. It's easy to join by visiting www.fishingmad.com.au/member and gain access to an online portal that's full of helpful fishing content, including detailed workshops, fishing reports, rigging tutorials, podcasts, giveaways, competitions, maps, gear reviews, sounder training, exclusive videos, and much more. It's a great platform and helps to support everything we do at Fishing Mad, so become a member today.